We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Mustangs and the Kings. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Cameron Brown, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Eddie Flores. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Hit hard to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now pitch on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Brown has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is foul right side. Another 1-2 delivery. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
That is third.
So coming to the plate, Todd Boswell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Nathan Superbone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bryce Richmond, the West Virginian, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Willie Cole.
Striding forward now is the DH, Willie Cole. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Boswell is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 84.
Coming to the plate now, King. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Two out, nobody on.
Hey.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. Now the pitch.
Ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. So a full count now. Jalen Hurt would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Johnny Rogers. Batting average for him entering play stands right at .280.
Johnny Rogers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rogers is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Stepping in, Heath St. Odd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Nope, that's the ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
1 strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. He loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Trevor Lyon, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a move over to first. St. Odd leads off first with 1 away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. Popped up. Downs over to his left. And the off-balance throw beats him at first. And that's a tough play.
Batting it, the catcher, Douglas Champion.
Now at the plate, Douglas Champion. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Champion, 23 years old. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. Three and 0 now. Bo J would be next. The 3-0 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
At the plate, Bo J. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering on its way.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop Been to no man's land out there for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
In now, Eddie Flores. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Second and third, 2 away. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The set and the 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, from a pitcher's standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box, Junior Johnson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Johnson averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Down the... Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring. At the plate, Todd Boswell has got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch.
Oh, that's out.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ben Black is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Standing in now, Nathan Superbone, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
To the plate now, Johnny Rogers, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Detroit is out in front 6-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jalen Hurt. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. But with Tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped up. Champion moving to his left. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Todd Alexander.
Now at the plate, Todd Alexander. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, Bill Stokes, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. His average sits at .296 entering play. 1 home run and a couple RBIs. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Keith St. Odd. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Chop this one left side. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go as the third baseman, Trevor Lyon. First things first, here's a throw over, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's outside.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 3-2 pitch. And that will miss for ball 4. So an error and a walk here to start the inning.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So digging in now, Douglas Champion. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Now in the box, Bo J. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So striding in, Jaylen Brown, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Boswell is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, not shortstop, Joshua Down.
Now batting, Joshua Downs. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
Downs Originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, he's most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop, he occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
High in the air into shallow left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Blair.
Coming to the plate now, Fred Blair is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fastball well outside. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Eddie Flores.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his.
Close. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound.
Here it comes, 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Junior Johnson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Nope.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the belt, the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Todd Boswell, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now back, left fielder, Nathan Superbone.
Ready for another shot now. Nathan Superbone. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Brown has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Charles Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. High in the air out to center field. Jay is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Willie Cole.
Striding in, Willie Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Superbone is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 84.
Ready now, King. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Johnny Rogers. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike.
One strike.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Keith St. Odd will be next. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Keith St. Odd, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And it's fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there, where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, Trevor Lyon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Second home run early in the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when you're all over the place location-wise, sometimes you're just happy to get the ball anywhere near the strike zone. Problem with that is one right there in the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Douglas Champion. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a double play victim last time around. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Count still full. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So striding forward now, Bo J. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now back.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a soft liner to second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now back.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in once again, Junior Johnson. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Mustangs on top 8-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jalen Hurt.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's wide, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 on its way. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Todd Alexander.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So now to the plate, Bill Stokes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Stokes stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Todd Boswell.
Todd Boswell.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
Nope, right.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 to him now. Here's the pitch. Fielded cleanly. The 3-1.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Super ball.
Into the box now, Nathan Superbone.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Johnny Rogers lays off 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Outside, 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Ed Money gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, designated hitter, Steve.
In now, Heath St. Odd, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's down.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Trevor Lyon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Douglas Champion, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. 3 runs already home here. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Detroit is on top 11-0. Striding into the box, Jaylen Brown. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Joshua Downs.
Striding in once again, Joshua Downs. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Johnson is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
third baseman, number 1, Fred Blair.
Standing in, Fred Blair. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Charles Davis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bo Jade.
Bo Jade.
First pitch on its way. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. A 1 pitch on its way. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The batter, number 20.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Eddie Flores. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into short left center. Hurt comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Junior Johnson.
Stepping into the box, Junior Johnson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. King is there, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charles Davis.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Two and 1 now. Now here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The batter, the designated hitter, Willie Cole.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Willie Cole. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
At the plate now, King. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in, Jalen Hurt, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
At the plate, Todd Alexander. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. High in the air into shallow left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Bill.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Jake Robertson takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Robertson.
To the plate now, Bill Stokes. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jaylen Brown. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Two down, runners at first and second. Still 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Full count, here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in now, Joshua Downs, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Well, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. 1 run scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Fred Blair. 0-1 the count. Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a good effort here as 5 runs cross the plate, but that'll still leave him well behind. 8th inning coming up. The Mustangs lead it 11-5. Into the box, Todd Boswell. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Boswell.
And now a pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 30, Nathan Superbone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nathan Superbone. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. From the stretch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 2-1 home is a ball high and inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Johnny Rogers.
Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Rogers. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Fouled off. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Heath St. Odd.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball well outside. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Virgil Robinson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Robinson.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Charles Davis. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
So now to the plate, Willie Cole, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, King, as he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? There's one. Out. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter, the left fielder, Jalen Hurt.
Into the box now, Jalen Hurt. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Ball one.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Leonel Quintana enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Trevor Lyon. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball. Got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The catcher, number 55, Douglas Champion.
Stepping in now, Douglas Champion, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1.
No touchdown.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off. A
slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Bo J waits on deck. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bo J.
Digging in, Bo J. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Here comes the first pitch. Eddie Flores is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Junior.
At the plate now, Junior Johnson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just keeping him close. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
There's the 2-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, you miss over the middle with a sinker and it becomes more just like your generic 2-seamer. Hitter got great wood on that pitch.
To the plate now, Todd Boswell. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Mustangs lead this one 14-6. Now at the plate, Todd Alexander starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now that second baseman, Bill Stokes.
Ready once again, Bill Stokes. Here comes the first pitch. 4-1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
The 2-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The catcher, number 4, Jalen Brown.
Now at the plate, Jalen Brown. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Into the box now, Joshua Downs, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Flores is calling for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
14-7, the final tally here. Detroit put a 14 in the run column here today. Bryce Richmond earns his first win of the season. Cameron Brown struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Joining us here tonight. And we remind
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Falcons and the 51s. The Sandlot have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Jose Rosales will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1.
first pitch, 7:07.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bender arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Batting second.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup.
Oh, way to get dirty. It's there. He got him.
Batting fourth. The first baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Digging in, Bruce Sanders. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Ellis Means, the right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Leading off.
Here's the pitch.
The center fielder.
Murray Cooper is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting third. The right fielder. Yeah.
Stepping up now, Chad Barnes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Flash is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth. The shortstop.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Piper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
In now, Sean Bender. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
He set the 2-2. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, Josh Means. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Popped him up. And there's the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jacob Keller.
Now to the plate, Jacob Sellers comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Standing in now, Caden Watanabe. Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Pat Sample. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Stepping in now, Leo the Kid, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ball 1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, you know, Dero, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
At the plate now, Justin McLuhan. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Hit in the air to center field. Cooper is there. 2 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Rodney Miles.
Ready for another chance. Rodney Miles 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bart Flash has got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
The 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
3 runs already home here. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Sandlot leads it 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Brian Greer.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Means certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To plate now, Joel Morgan. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So now to the plate, Trey Howry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. In the air now, out to right field. Watanabe is there. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Alfonso Rosado.
Stepping into the box, Alfonso Rosado. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Morgan, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey.
1-2 now. It just catches the outer half.
Count is 1-2.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Bruce Sanders. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Hit hard on the ground is short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Into the box, Josh Means. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Standing in, Jacob Sellers. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
No balls and one strike. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Caden Watanabe, and it's fouled away. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Towards second. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Amari Cooper.
The center fielder, Amari Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in, Dustin Cust. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And it's quickly 0-2. Cust, a native of Georgia. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jack
Digging in to try it again, Chad Barnes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
No strike.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Eric Piper. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 out with the man at first. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Pat Sample. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Sample has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leo the Kid. He reached on a single in his first try. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
what pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Justin McLuhan.
So coming to the plate, Justin McLuhan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Piper has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Sean Bender.
The left fielder, Sean Bender.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fouled off. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Settling in now, Brian Greer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Joel Morgan. And now pitch on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Hops this one up. In there, a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Standing in now, Trey Howard, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1 pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Alfonso Rosado, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Two men are on with 2 men out.
That's
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Sandlot is out in front here, 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Rodney Myers. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Rodney Myers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the pitch.
ball, that's out.
It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The next 3-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bart Black.
Now at the plate, Bart Flash. First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike one.
0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Three and one now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
To the left side, but it's well foul. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
At the plate, Bruce Sanders. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Nathaniel Cummings takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Josh Means will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And he's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Jacob.
At At the plate now, Jacob Sellers, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Cummings, a 6'4" lefty. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bender has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it. 3rd with 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd.
Now batter, the designated hitter, Pat Sample.
Into the box now, Pat Sample. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Means is on his way home. He will score as they pile on. It's now a 6-0 game.
The left fielder, number 24. The Kid.
So now to the plate, Leo the Kid, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stepping in, Murray Cooper. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Dustin.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dustin Cust. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
All 1, no strike.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Now back, Right fielder.
At the plate, Chad Barnes. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Barnes is exactly a 1 for 3. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Eric Piper.
Stepping in now, Eric Piper. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands, it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Now at the plate, Sean Bender. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. But not before. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Justin McLuhan. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. And he popped him up. Morgan stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rodney Myers. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Now in the box, Bart Flash. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're helping. So digging in now, Joel Morgan. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Sliced hard on the ground, right to him. And that's out number 1. Now batting, Trey Howry. The pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, man, he's more...
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Scott Self will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. From the belt, the pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits. So striding in, Bruce Sanders.
The first baseman, Bruce.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Means. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone, that's ball 1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Morgan backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Jacob Sellers will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bender is there, and they go down in a hurry here. As this leading off the inning, Chad Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. It swung on and missed, strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this air does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Flash will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Caden Watanabe. Swinging a little blooper to center, and that's in there, base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Now back, designated hitter, Fabs.
Into the box, Pat Sample hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Barehanded at his knees. He's up with it. The throw. Hats off to that one. Coming to the plate now, Leo the Kid. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Cooper is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Root will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bender is going to have room out there as he puts this. Kevin Root will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. Striding in, Joel Morgan. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
0-1 the count. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now back, second baseman, Gray.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
John Butler answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.